Kom op, Patriots, kom op. Kom op. Kom op, Patriots. Kom op. Ja, maar safe. Kom op, Patriots. Kom op, Patriots, kom op. Kom op, Patriots, kom op. Beverly Hartnick, Nant, hier's binne. Sonja Werner, hier's binne. Pieter Skutte, good evening. Brendan January. Chief Divan, Duran Kleinboy, Debbie Michael Bekes, Sabulani Ranchi, Dumelang. Get this watch off me. Councilor Wendell Nimrod, Walter Sheldon Lambert, Councilor Ashley Adnell, Lillian Lily Duplessis, Marvin Alberts, Natalie Daughter Zaire Habana, Alberto Sperto, Sissel van Syfer, salam. Salome Miller Wilson, Theodore Snyders Beerwinkel, Candace Jones, Chino Samuels, Vicky Peters, hola Vicky, Randy Crow, Shingli Lundor, Ronaldo Francis, dat is my voorkop uit, Live with CJ, Terzelda Corries, Chino Samuels, JJ Whitey Spielman, Vernon Berda, lekker jetlag, Signal Starrett, Albertus Waterboer, Valencia Oosthuizen, Chesnique Depree, Nicolette Berda, Jackie Davids, Mara Adonis, Lillian Lily Duplessis, Mercy Atiervlei, Brinkies Daniel, Janine Appels, Suzanne Jansen, Candace Geswoond, happy belated birthday Candace, het mos jou birthday die week gehad. Ralph, Salute Press, Nicolino Ryan, Antoinette Gewers, Share die live. Ek weet nie hoe kom traag julle my live te share nie. Mandy van Rooyen, Beauty Nyandeni, Petra Barrett, Alistair Shapiro, hoort die telefoon, hy is Aline Carstens, Sean Cornelius, Veronica Maralak Bunzaya, Grenville Miller, Melissa Voorby, Samantha Satisfied, Pearl Spurley, Martin Yankees, Keier Leier. Ek waarom kan live weer gesê word, jong? Ek weet reg die mense. I don't know. Radika Tagedien, Rachel van Rooi, Councilor Chantel Tejara, Luciana Jackson en Adriana Thompson Senant, Alida Portland, Sandra Hanslow Magerman, Valencia Oosthuizen, Kenlyn Dinepe Sanderson, Nicole Snees, Adriano Sama, Natasha Stryd Breinkies, Cyril Won, Azrith Marit, Donovan Clement West, Samuel Samuels, Natasha Neetling, dit was die boodskappe, was die geld. Die man vraag ek in Moskou, kyk die man, kyk dat ek onder die top aan. Nog een top. Is koud, Jorgens. Ronel Fransen, Natasha Erison, Charles Gregory, Sarah Matthews, Devin Steenberg, Isaac Martin Goliath, Jackie Lowe, Cerise Dikela, Denver Olsen, Ruben Wannenberg, Liz Queen Lena Laffy, Felicia Busick, Ariane Jacobs, Suurbrak is in die huis in. Suurbrak is in die huis in. Rosaline Kerspy Jacobs, Wendell Nimmerhout, Janice Godson, Patrice Toltenkamp. I'm starting when we're at 1,000. Lenise Abrams, Warren Roman, Wayne Robertson. I'm not starting before 1,000, guys. Natasha Arson. Zaya Karels sê, dit moet buiten Suid-Afrika is wat ek leef voor 'n fan. Johan Stoffberg, Michael Phillips, dis president Antarctica. Ek het nog 'n top onder die top aan. I got this one. Then I got this one. Ek het nog enetjie, kan jy sien, 1, 2, 3. En is nog steeds koud. We are on 1,000. Guys, I'm in Italy. I'm coming back on Saturday. It is a ministers' meeting, and we've got a big ministers' meeting, and it's the opening of the Winter Olympics, and we've got some athletes here. But I'm not going to stay for the Winter Olympics. I'm just coming for the meetings because I got so much work to go do in South Africa. So it's very cold here. It's winter. I saw some snow here earlier. I had meetings the whole day today. I met with the guys of Sports Court. I don't want to spoil the surprise, but it's a big surprise coming for our country. Ons maak dit gou iets vas hierso. But yeah, I'll be back tomorrow. We go into the opening and then the ministers' meeting first, and then after that the opening, and then I'm coming home. Jaco Blom, goeienaand. Patriots, there's so many things I want to talk to you about tonight, but I think let me start with the first one. It's a very important life for me, this. Because there's some things I want to clear my chest, that I need to get off my chest about. But I want to get this thing where you must understand what is happening in the DA. I want to start there. There's three things that you need to understand. You see there's no mayor that resigns and halfway through and leave a hung council. You need to understand that there's no mayor that resigns just like that. It's problems in the DA. That's one. Two, John Steenhuisen has been pushed by Helen Zille. They can say all they like. In the DA, when that 75-year-old lady says, you must go, you go. They pushed him, but they made a deal with him to say he can keep the minister's post. So he's going to be a minister until the end of his term. And that was the deal that they made. What's his name? Jordan Hill Lewis will come in as the new leader. I'm talking about democracy and all that nonsense. Jordan Hill Lewis is the new leader. Today when they announced mayors, they didn't announce him. So don't tell me no, the democracy and whatever, come fool people here. He'll be the new leader. He's not known outside Cape Town. So John was more known outside everywhere, but he's not known outside Cape Town. And he's been losing a lot of words in the Western Cape where they are known. So this is nothing to do with strategy. They kick John out. They bring in Jordan Hill Lewis. So that's the facts, that you mustn't listen to nonsense. I see some of you are speculating. He's for it gescoord. They kicked him out. They said, you go out. But we are going to, the deal we made is you stay on as minister in the government of national unity. The one you see there in Saldanha, the Chinese and the Indians are fighting in Saldanha for control. There's a big fight there in Saldanha, but we're going to stop that nonsense when we take over there. Now, you must understand as patriots, and I'm sharing this with you, is that Saldanha is very important because it's one of the, I think, 9 places in South Africa where there's a port. And there's big infights in Saldanha. And PA has set its sights on 3 places before the election. 3 places. Now, this is what I want to explain to you. Because this is your party and you must know what's happening in the party. We set our sights on the place where we did the best in the past election percentage-wise is the Northern Cape. So the Northern Cape, we did the best there. The PA got like 9% of the total vote in the Northern Cape, while we got 8% of the total vote, around 8% of the total vote in the in the Western Cape, and we got around 2-point-something% of the vote, the total vote in the Eastern Cape. So what we've done in the Eastern Cape, we've identified Kokama as a place that we must get before the election, so we can show people how does it look to be a PA government. Now, I see there's a big debate there in Kokama. We must accept this position or that position. Have you not learned from Neisner? Neisner, we were given a position, we were not given mayor. What happened then? Those guys messed up Neisner, we left. Have you not learned from Nelson Mandela Bay? We were just given a position, we were not given mayor. So does PA exist to keep other parties' mayors in power? We don't exist. You mustn't be in a hurry for small power while big power is waiting for us. In Neisner, those guys messed up Neisner. Now we hear PA has long left Neisner. We've left Neisner a long time ago, but they still go around and say PA is part of Neisner. So how are we going to operate going forward? We've helped parties. Even in Beaufort West, we were kicked out. Today I was watching, I was like, hey, you know, if you don't have politics, you don't have politics. I was watching the D's mayoral candidate thing. And I hear they say that the corrupt ANC of Laingsburg, but the ANC gave the DA power in Laingsburg. But they speak about how corrupt, there's only two parties in the Western Cape. They say it's the DA and the ANC and the proxies, and how corrupt is the ANC. And I'm listening like, that's the guys in Beaufort West, Central Karoo, do they hear what these guys are saying when they announce Aletta as the mayor? They basically, you gave them power, and today they're calling you corrupt there after you gave them power. So some of you, it's time for you to move away from the PA, because once you start thinking you're bigger than PA because you want 2 votes, like Dan Kokama, you don't know us. We don't play like that. You want 2 votes now, you want to tell the leadership how to run stuff because you want 2 votes. That is a good time to leave the PA before we chase you away. Some of you that don't respect the leadership of the province. If you are going to disrespect the leadership of the province, you are disrespecting us. Once you disrespect, you see, when you become big-headed, ons zag so weg by die PA, laat ek jou sê. Julle almal. Because leadership, you moet onderdanig is aan die leiers. Now you want to be, quickly you want the MMC or one position. Julle dink nie. What about the name of the PA? Let us, people, and don't, they come tell you, no, the people in Kokama said, the people in Kokama never said that nonsense. Wait till I get there in 8 days to Kokama. I'm going to call a meeting there. Now and we will see. What does the people of Kokama say? The people of Kokama, they are heart full of the ANC, they are heart full of the DA. That's why they voted for the PA. So let us not lie with the names of the people of Kokama. We never walked those streets. I never drove all the way for us to be still keeping a corrupt ANC and a corrupt DA in Kokama in power. So some of you get excited because you're going to get a job or you're going to get business. Now all of a sudden you're like, oh, we have to grab this thing. We have to grab this thing. Los julle die snaakse maniere, ons kom vir julle wegsag. Ek sê julle nou, moenie maak dat pure wat vir julle mal maak nie. The people in Kokama, julle maak my nar, dat julle sê, julle wat so lieg met die mense van Kokama se name. To mustn't be in a hurry for power. I stood up here in front of South Africa and said, if you are not going to install our DP, I'm going to resign. I stood up and I said that. Because ek kan nie mal kom word vir 'n mayor, vir 'n minister posisie, dan maak ek die PA swak nie. Even if President Ramaphosa is my leader in government, I don't agree with his stance on some of the geopolitical decisions they are taking. But I must submit under the government stance because I'm not the leader of government. I'm not the leader of government. So I must submit as a leader. If you can't be led, you can't lead. If you make side deals with the ANC, not in the name of the PA, I'm coming to that Kokama, julle sal my sien, ek is 'n mal ding. Julle het my vergeet sien ek. Do not make side deals with the ANC. Do not make side deals with the DA. It's mayor or nothing. It's mayor or nothing. They offered me a position as the leader of the PA in Oudtshoorn, but it mustn't be Suzanne to say, look, met hulle position. You must protect the brand of the PA. Do not take my kindness for a weakness. Some of you, you are connected. Like this one I'm going to deal with here now. Let me somewhat deal with one that's very connected here in the PA. Doesn't know how we run the leadership of here. Myself and the DP and them. We don't run with because you're close to us or you know us. Just hold on. I just want to get there. Just hold on. I just want to get their full names. Hold on, please. AG, please send me the full name. Don't want the mistake. Send it right now. So, we ons maak vir ons reg om oor te vat. Moenie deals maak met die ANC op die kant nie. Don't you guys come here when the chairperson of the Eastern Cape has spoken. If you go against her, it's time for you to go and start your own party. All of you. As mayor of Nix. We didn't take the mayor in Kokama, in Naisna. What happened to us? We didn't take the mayor in Nelson Mandela Bay. What happened to us? We didn't take the mayor in Beaufort. What happened to us? So PA must exist om die ANC en die in power te hou. Nee, wag. Wag. Hou vas. Onze mense vote. Our people vote for power. So don't let ANC guys take you one side. No, if you can do this. Or DA guys take you one side. Don't come to me. We've spoken to the DA. The DA calls us corrupt. The DA calls us names. And then you want to bring them in power. Julle luister nie. And the problem was the era where we're going in now. In Kokama, we want to be the mayor because the people of Kokama word soos honde getreed. The first time Kokama is going to see development is next week because we are doing some sports development in those two wards. Billions of rent is going to be spent there. People are now going to start getting jobs. There's going to be infrastructure that's going to be installed in Kokama. So now you are jumping. No. The people says we must. The people has never said that nonsense. But some of you, you think you're big. Marlon, you do national chair. We gave you an instruction today how to deal with those members. We are not going to play. This is. You see, you must never think you're bigger than the PA. Then I come to this thing where in the Northwest, people that work hard, once they get power, they invoke our names. No, don't press this, press that, no press because we've known them for years. It doesn't work like that. Once you get appointed as a councillor and a mayor, I'm even coming for those ones in Sol Plaatje, they must also be removed. Because once you are councillor, how come the Joera and them are working so hard? Theo and them are working so hard. Other councillors, Waz and them are working so hard. Some of you get appointed, you forget about the people. You forget about the people. You see here, that line of march, whether you know me, whether you know the DP. So it was immediate effect, Secretary General, I want the mayoral candidate of Matlosana to be removed with immediate effect as a councillor and as a mayoral candidate. Kopano Malinga must be removed. He sleeps there in council. He's putting the name of the thing in disrepute of the PA. How do you have a full sleep in council? PA complains about people that sleep in parliament. Then we have councillors. What slap? They slap. What mond? Because you know the DP, you know the press for years. Doesn't work like that. This is the instruction very clear. There's no growth in that area. We look at our system. What type of leaders are we? So with immediate effect, we are removing Kopano Malinga as a councillor of the Patriotic Alliance. We are also removing him as the mayoral candidate in Matlosana with immediate effect. With immediate effect. Not tomorrow, right now. He will no longer be the mayoral candidate. He will also no longer be a councillor. He needs to be removed. He can't so slap. For 2 hours, he slapped you in the council with the name of the PA. Imagine. People are taking pictures. They put it everywhere. The PA council is sleeping. What about Brand PA? Waar jy oor die Brand? Nou, ek het connections. I know the president. I know the DP. Don't worry, I'll be fine. No, this is not a family business, Dini. This is not a family business. Whether we're friends or what, this is no family business. So, our new mayoral candidate and our new councillor for Matlosana, the new councillor is Kuni Johannes Mugolo. Congratulations, Kuni. You know, I've been looking at your work there. I've never met you. But I see the work that you are doing. I'm told you were saying to some people I know, this is the first time you join a political party. People are so impressed with you. So congratulations, Councillor Kuni Johannes Mugolo. Not only are you the new councillor in Matlosana, you are also the new mayoral candidate for the Patriotic Alliance. And let this be a lesson to other mayoral candidates that think once you've been appointed, you can't be removed. We have just removed a man that we've known for 20 years. Say, slap me or be job PA is bigger than some of you. Full sleep. Then still the DP goes and address people. You come late. Where's the respect there? We are now fixing all our areas. And this is not the only one. There's some mayoral candidates since you've been appointed. You are now there, very far from the people. In PA, there's no booty scap. I need you guys to know that today. There's no booty scap. So, Kuni Johannes Mugolo, we wish you the best. You are the new councillor. And then while I'm moving on, we have lost, we must have respect, people. And when I said people must watch this live, I said watch this live, not because we're going to introduce new people. There's nobody new joining the PA we're introducing. I want to talk to you. We cannot, patriots, when somebody has died, dan is that jostling for positions of that person. Die persoon is nog nie eens in die gat. Pres, ek dink pres moet vir die vat, pres, dis onze councilor, pres, dis onze councilor. That's not the PA way. I said, Councillor Susan, may her soul rest in peace. Councillor Susan left us. She's meant a lot for the PA. I couldn't appoint somebody until we've put her in the ground. Now she's in the ground. We are ready to appoint a new councillor. And you see, when you start gossiping about people, and this is the lesson, when people gossip about you, press money for dit fatty, say, bring in Klagaso, press money for dinner fatty. People elevate you. People are elevating you. So I want the new councillor of Langeberg, see die klomp name wat julle my gestuur het. The new councillor is Valencia Julies. Congratulations, Valencia Julies. You are our new councillor in Langeberg. En ons het nie 'n hond begrawe daar nie. Ons het 'n mens begrawe. We must have respect when somebody dies. Ons kan nie so kom hardloop hier, ek is die next councillor, praat met die leier en al die goedes. No. Dat werk nie so nie. So congratulations, Councillor Valencia Julies. I must warn you. I've seen councillors in the PA, some of them, a little bit, not many, a few of them. When they get in, die mense verander nou, hulle loop nie weer salon, hulle loop nou regte salon, hulle maak nie hulle eie hare nie. Nou is hulle sommer weg van die mense af, sê die mense is lastig. Gaan grond toe. Theo for me is one of the best examples, Theo Doyle. Theo was not a councillor. He worked so hard. He became a councillor. He worked harder. I didn't remove Theo as a councillor. Theo is still, ek praat nou met jou, Theo is op die grond. There's people in Solplaatjie. Solplaatjie gaan achteruit, maar ons het soveel councillors daar. How is that right? Leiers trek julle sokkies op. The Northern Cape. We've just lost a ward there in the Sutherland area. One person or some people can really mess up everything. I went to a place there. That's when I already know, here we are losing. I'll tell you a story there, what happened. I got there, my heart broke, people. I never told you the story. I got there in the Sutherland area, and there was children waiting for me for an hour. When I got there, these children started dancing. A real dance. They were dancing for me. They prepared. I was just standing there. I was so emotional to think, look at these kids. They're performing for me. And when they performed for me, there, I couldn't help but see, and I say it was respect. I couldn't help but see some of the shoes are broken, and the trousers are torn. I then said to them, I'm going to make them perform in front of the president. I promised them I'm going to take them to the sea in Durban. I promised them I'm going to make them, I promised those kids I'm going to take them to perform in front of President Ramaphosa. Because I wanted him to see real dance. I promised the kids I'm going to do that. I then took the teacher one side and I said to the teacher, I'm going to send you money. I want you to buy them shoes and tracksuits and take here as kids. I sent her from my personal money. I sent her 20,000 rands. I sent the teacher 20,000 rands. And we arranged transport, everything for them. We paid for the hotel where they're going to stay. I prepared a very big surprise for them in Durban. Guess what? They were 2 hours late for the flight. Now, I never ask whose fault it is. But as a leader, and a leader of those kids, and a leader, those kids should have been 6 hours before that airport. They missed an opportunity to fly. They missed the opportunity to dance in front of the president. They missed opportunity to see the sea. They missed opportunity to stay in a hotel for the first time. So leading people come with a certain responsibility. Those kids never got that opportunity because they were led by people that didn't understand the assignment. My heart was broken when I heard those kids. There was only one flight out of Cape Town to Joburg, to Durban. And those kids missed an opportunity of their lives. They could have seen the sea. They could have performed in front of the president. They could have seen Durban. They were on the first time on a plane. But the people that was entrusted was making sure that those kids get on that plane. Fail those kids. You can explain to me 100 times. So some of you have been entrusted with leadership. I would not have told you now I was buying stuff, but I wanted to show you because I didn't want those kids to come to Durban with shoes that's not right. Now, just as those kids were disappointed, so is our people in us. The responsibility being put upon our shoulders is huge. Leadership. I was speaking today to one of the senior people in Italy. He says, Minister, I need you to Tuesday to come and watch this and come and watch that. I said, I'm so sorry. I have to go back. I'm going back this weekend. He says, You're not staying? I said, I would love to stay, but I cannot. And I would have loved to stay, but I cannot because I have a responsibility to be in South Africa on Monday. So I want tonight every person to understand when you are a leader, you have a responsibility. We don't lead for ourselves here. We lead for people. My best day in politics was a few days ago. That was my best day in politics when we did the El Rado Park Stadium. And I went to Hiddle, where I'm coming from, and I put in SuperSport, put like a 4 million rands facility there. And I went to bring clothes for the kids, and I went to do all that stuff where I'm from. And I went to, and El Rado Park is we're going to spend like 60, 70 million rands to fix that stadium in this year. And for 40 years, the people of Eldos has been promised. And I got so happy when I signed another 100 million rand for all the areas from Saldanha, Kokama, in the Northern Cape, Gauteng, for more courts for the other areas, for more outdoor gyms. In our areas and communities, Alex, Soweto, Eldos, Tukkies, Regenpark, Wentworth. Now people, I want to explain something to you. When I make a promise or something, it doesn't happen the next day. You have promised yourself that you're going to be very successful one day, but you're still maybe not successful because these things take time. For the first time now, we're spending hundreds of millions in communities that was ignored previously. You know, I saw that list here. I was just looking at the list and I had like tears in my eyes to say, my wereld, is het regtig ons mense wat nou? Ek kyk die list. KwaZulu-Natal, Eastern Cape, Inanda, Sekhukhune, Limpopo, KwaZulu-Natal, Gauteng, all die plekke, all these places. We are going to fix the stadiums. We're going to fix the combi courts. We're going to fix the gyms. We're going to fix the swimming pools. But don't say to me, this man said he's going to do this. Of course I said it, and I'm doing stuff as we go. Things can't happen overnight because this is government. Once I make the promise, I go back. I fill in saying, listen, this is what we've promised. Then we apply and all of those things. And then we move. But I want to tell you, daar gaan nie 'n plek is wat ons gaan agterlos, man. But you need to be patient. Oh, press, he promised this. Look how people were swearing me with this thing of El Rado Park Stadium. I thought the name Wentworth this morning, going to Wentworth. I was so excited because I did promise the people of Wentworth. And now we are coming. Rodepan, we are coming. All these places we are coming. So what I'm saying to you is that the promise doesn't happen. You don't plant a seed today and eat apples tomorrow. I've promised El Dorado Park months ago. But you've never heard Councilor Dwayne say, yeah, you did promise. Councilor Dwayne told people, relax, he's coming, relax. There's no place I will leave behind. I'm the Minister of Sport. I'm the National Minister of Sport. Ek buys aan die mense. I am coming. I'm going to fix our sport in this country. You know, I promised the principal of Jocelyn Smith. I promised the principal of that school and children I'm going to build something for them. I met the principal last week and I looked at her and she was so happy to see me. And she says, no, we're waiting for you, Press Mckenzie. And I was like, if this woman only knows, they're starting next week. Today they went to the school in Saldanha area. So, we are working. We can't fix 30 years of 50 years of mess within one time. But you got to trust the process. Or you got to trust what I'm telling you. Ek sal nie sê ons gaan iets doen, dan doen ons dit. We are coming to all those places. Rodepan, Potchefstroom, Padin, Westbury, Regenpark, Kimberley. Al die plekke is geskryf hier, ek lees dit. We are coming to all those places. King Williamstown. Al die plekke kom ons naartoe. Diepkloof, Neisner, Gertsebanda, Bronkhorstspruit, Toyan, Kwamtetwa. We are coming to all these places, patriots. Because we cannot have our sport look like this. Then I am moving to Noel Constable has been a force for our people. Noel Constable is running under KDF for the mayor of Beaufort. Noel Constable is now going to put his attention there, and Stamwolf is going in. And from there, Stamwolf will then, with an open, go to Parliament. There's big changes coming in the PA. So I'm saying to you, when you see in Duitsersdorp, they open a comic court. When you say, wat van ons? Just trust the process. Wat van ons? We don't have favorites. We are coming. You know the CEO of Canal Plus Supersport? He said something so profound. He's a very good friend of mine. He said, when you remember a few days when you were at my house and I was appointed, he said, I'll build a combi court for where you're coming from. I said to him, no, don't do it where I'm from. He said it in his speech. He says, I said to him, and I did say to him, no, don't do it where I'm coming from. Let's do it in another area. I'll still come to Heidelberg. So I'm going to make sure we come and make sure that we are going to change the face, the sporting face, the art face, and the culture face of the area where you are from. So, the Saldanha, I don't even know how to explain to you guys, but I'm going to try. There's people that were, I read a book one day of people that were oppressing poor people, and they lived in a castle with big walls, and the people outside the walls, they were so hungry, they had nothing. And somebody in the palace says, are we going to give those people food? They're so hungry. They said, no, leave them, they're barbarians. Long story short, the barbarians attacked the gate. And they said, oh, the barbarians are at the gate, the barbarians are at the gate. Because that's how they insulted our people, calling us barbarians. So Saldanha and George, ons is by die hekke. I want you to know, you call us barbarians, the barbarians are at the gate. Saldanha moet val, George moet val. Ons kom, Freedom Vryheids Front and the DA. The fight, that peace will never last. Trust your leader when I tell you, that peace will never last. Because the DA can't help themselves. They can't help themselves. They will start insulting Freedom Front Plus. So ons is by die gate. And then you're going to see your president, Gayton Mckenzie. Ek praat nie net nie. Ons het nou ons versuur gerig op Saldanha en George. In the hope, we're hoping Freedom Front Plus and the DA are fighting. Leaders, listen to my next point I want to make, which is very important. Saldanha en George moet ons gryp voor 2027. En PA wants mayor. Ons het allemaal gesupport vir mayor. We supported people. It is now time that we are also being supported. We are at the gate. The barbarians are at the gate. Die grondhonde is by die hek. So people, what I want to say to you, which is very important, ons is by die hekke. Ons is by die hekke van City of Cape Town, ons is by die hekke van City of Joburg. Ons is by 2 hekke. Ons is by Saldanha en ons is by George. Ons het geloop by die mure van Jericho, om die mure van Jericho. Ons is by die hekke. Ons is by die hekke. Ons gaan die hek gaat val, mense, ek sê hulle vandag. Ons gaan die mure plat loop. We are going to make sure the walls are broken. Here, hoor hulle my mense. Die mure gaat val, wat ons mense uitgehou het. The gates will open. The walls will fall. Maar binne, ons gaat binne toe, na die troonroom toe. I believed it. I believed it. Patriots, in Cedarburg, we are the kingmakers. In Cedarburg, it's mayor or nothing. It's mayor or nothing. It's mayor or nothing. Don't be scared. The election is the first week in November. Don't be scared. And let me tell you something. Ek dank die Vader van bo. No matter what they can try to do to us, PA's election budget is sorted out. Ons T-shirts is being sorted out as I'm speaking to you now. Even as die Here my môre roep, is uitgesot. Maar die hekke gaan val. Die mure loop val. Is lelik, mense. All that you see, this is strategy that come into fruition. We've been strategizing. If you don't agree with, this is the time, you know, Pastor Leo once had a sermon where he said, this is the time to be in position. When I go into an area where one day we got information that we are going to, I'm going to be shot at in Saldanha. There's some guy that's being paid. We got this information. So we rock up in Saldanha, and then the leaders of Saldanha is like, press, you can't jump out, press. This guy has been here. We said, relax. All that my guys did is they went to stand in position. They went to go stand in position to keep me safe. And I was safe. What is the moral of the story? The people of Saldanha were so nervous, the leaders of Saldanha, you can ask them. We told them, relax, we are in position. Ons is by die hekke, mense. Al wat jy moet doen, staan in posisie. Even if you don't like the position that you've been put at, but stand in that position. If you don't like the position, but for the sake of the mission, stand in position. For the sake of the mission, stand in position. I get a call 2 weeks ago from Leader Mary, Leader Marcel Kleinhans, and I don't know which other leaders. They put me on speakerphone. Press, Leader Mary says, first send me a WhatsApp, press. Can you just talk to the people to relax? I'm like, let me call and hear what's the problem. Leader Marcel and them says to me, press, the DA maak so, press, I see trouble, we have to do this. The DA Excel layers money by Zani. I called the AG says, press, Lord I mean, sir. We know what we are doing. The AG says to me and Mary, we saw they are a bit nervous because they want to show us they've worked hard, and they did work hard. But Leader Marcel and them learned something about the PA that day. He worked so hard, but he learned something. The SG said, we are in position. Stand op jou plek. Bly in jou baan. Is lelik. The next 10 months is going to be the ugliest 10 months. I'm going to be accused of being the worst leader ever. The NEC is going to be attacked. They're going to do all kinds of tactics. The DA paid 2.7 million to Facebook to attack us. 2.7 million a month to Facebook. 2.7 million. PA pays nothing to Facebook. 2.7 million a month. They pay the influencers in Cape Town 1.9 million rand. To attack me and to attack the leaders. Their whole budget is geared towards the PA. They've got even dirty tactics today. They even make WhatsApp stories that they did with Stamhof about Leader Devanay Steenberg. So bevind jou in George. Laat ons die mure loop skit. Vanaand sê vir jou liefde baby, ek kom. Van toe gaan jy? Ek gaan skit die mure. I'm going to stand in position for this mission. The DA, we will compete with them rand for rand. The DA en de ANC gaat sien wat David die wortels begrawe het, kom die election. Ons vat Saldanha, ons vat George, ons vat Leisner, ons vat Joburg, ons vat Noordkap, ons vat alles. Die is operasie vat alles. PA is because of you, not because of me or the leadership. So for the sake of the mission, go stand in position. for the sake of the mission, stand in position. Bid vir mekaar. Bid vir mekaar. We are all that we have. We are all that we have. Ek vra jou vandag, gaan skud die mure. Hulle moet val. They concentrate on Gayton Mckenzie. They tried everything to bring me down. I never tell you guys 1% of what they are trying to do to me. Because ek buys aan die man. You know, I was sitting with Leader Charles, was a very senior ANC leader. And we were discussing politics, and he said, I will never forgive PA for winning Ward 29, thereby councilor thing, Steenkamp, Iswa. They are still hurt that we took a ward in Soweto. People, I'm going to say something to you today. And if you don't trust me, it will mean nothing to you. But I'm going to say something to you today. If you trust me, you will. If you trust your president, it will mean everything what I'm going to say now. The most important election is now 2026. If we can't win this election without our strategy being in place, if we win this election, we are going to change the lives of our people like nobody has ever changed the lives of our people. We are going to bring a change in your life, in your kids' life. I want you to believe me. I want you to trust me. When I say to you, "2026, we are standing in mayor's position. We are standing 2026 in position of authority where we can change the lives of our people." You saw I was in the news. They say Mckenzie agrees with Donald Trump and ICE. Of course I agree. That's a PA position. It's not my government position. It's a PA position. Ons gaan dieselfde doen as die PA as ons oorvat. Ons kom hulle net so uit Afrika uithaal, die Abdulikies. So if you trust me, I want you to know there's a change coming. Moenie onbeskof is met mense nie. If you trust me, you will know that 2026 is the year of redemption. It's the year where chains are being broken, van die kettings val, van ons die vloek oor ons nasies breek, where we are breaking the curse in 2026. If you trust me, you will know. If you trust me, then you must know. The chains are falling in 2026. The curse is being broken in 2026. Die vloek gaan gebreek word. All that you must do is to stand in position for the mission. If you don't have a job today, you will have a job. If you don't have an opportunity, you will have an opportunity. If you want to study, you will study, because we will be in position. In die naam van die Here vra ek julle vandag. This is not the time. There's still time to register a new party. There's still time to register a new party. if you feel you are not going to stand in position for the mission. You can still go and register your party if you are not going to stand in position for this mission. Is nou tyd om in position te staan vir die mission. We've come too far to fail. Every patriot will get t-shirts. Every patriot will get his equipment for the election. We don't say we don't have t-shirts here. The t-shirts for this election looks differently. So just be patient. The t-shirts come. That look different because it's a war t-shirt. We have waited too long. We're going to break this curse. We're going to break this curse. We're going to break this curse in the name of God. We're going to break this curse. We're not breaking this curse in 2029. We're breaking this curse this year. Next year, we will look different. We will walk different. We will serve different. Our people will be different. Our places will look different. There will be peace where there was war. There will be jobs where there was no jobs. There will be abundance where there was poverty. There will be hope where there was hopelessness. There will be smiles where there was tears. There will be laughter where there were cries. That is how it's going to look. All you need to do is to stay in position for this mission. We are launching our election campaigns in March. Everywhere. This is our season. Get your car ready to be branded. Do not wait for the PA. Your car moet al klaar PA vol is. You can't. Ek voel iets, man. You know, I was in Dubai. I was invited by the government of Dubai to go and give I'll post it tomorrow, you can listen to it, to be on a panel, and they paid for everything, and they said, we need you on this panel. And there's one boy that works there for government. He says, there's a lady that wants to see you. I said, where is she? She comes, she's from KZN. I said, how can I help you, madam? She says, I just want you to write me down your party's name. I said, you don't know my party's name? She says, no. So I write it down. I said, where are you? She's like, I live here in Dubai, but I want to vote for your party. I didn't know what is the name. I said, what makes you want to vote for your party? She said, yesterday, the person who was serving you, that's my sister. Today on the WhatsApp group, she was telling us how you gave her advice about the future, how you tipped her, how you were telling her that what she's going through, she must pray about it. Now, what's the moral of the story? I was just having a chat with the waiter that was serving us at that function. But I spoke to her because she told me she lost a boyfriend, and I just gave her words of encouragement. She lost a boyfriend in an accident. And I said, I said to her, just pray about it. I held her hand. I said, pray about us. Let's do a small prayer. And I said, God be with this lady. Amen. And I didn't know that it's such a profound impact on her that she went on the WhatsApp group to tell everyone. And the sister came all the way to come and get the name of the party. So what am I trying to tell you? I'm trying to tell you that people are looking at us. People are looking at you. This green t-shirt of the Patriotic Alliance is not just a t-shirt. And you guys that has left the PA, but you're here on the live, I can see you. Tonight, I want to welcome you. I want to encourage you to come back to the PA. I don't care what you said about me. I don't care if you called me a criminal, a tronkvoer, what a cult leader. I don't care what you called me. Maar se kinders, kom julle huis toe. Kom julle huis toe. Kom julle huis toe. We all make mistakes. And you know the Rastas that was attacking me today, the very same person that you guys, he apologized to Melissa and them for calling them Tiava. And I apologized to him. When I saw that apology, nobody asked me to apologize. I said, I'm going to apologize for calling him a failed Rasta. Unreservedly, I apologize for calling him a failed Rasta because nobody wants to be called a failed Rasta. But he apologized. So sometimes you must not jump into stuff that you don't know. There's the person apologizing for what is done wrong, which was big of the Rasta man. It was very big. But I also felt because he then said he's sorry, I must also say I'm sorry. So some of you that were talking, yeah, Gayton, there's the man, he apologized. And these colors, they're still attacking me. The DA talks leadership position, you are busy here on Facebook. Should you not be there by the DA? By your party is now preparing for new leadership. Should you not be there, also part of the conversation of new leadership? Los maar die patriots hier so. Of is it leadership nie vir julle beskore nie? So that is what I want to say to you tonight. To the SG, I want you guys to give us the plan that we must have picnics, PA picnics. We need to be, as a family, we need to get together again as the PA. And then please, we will send out the poster for Saldanha and we launch the Swaziland Smith Foundation. Die ding kom ruk. Ons gaan party en ons gaan keko. So please, you'll get the dates if you can. Okay. You can bevind yourself there. So to everybody that left the PA, kom julle huis toe man. Some of you left not because you wronged us, because we wronged you. We wronged you. There's Pastor Fernando saying, I made a mistake, but it's so good to be back. I'm available to serve. That's what we want. Come home. Kom huis toe. Kom huis toe, maar se kinders. Die is die enigste huis wat ons het. Daar is die ander huisie, man. Kom julle huis toe. Let's forgive each other. Niemand moet jou nonsens vra. Nou kom jy geloop. Ja, you see, it's no one's, not even Gayton Mckenzie's business why you left the PA. So I'm saying to you, ons gaan jou judge if your car is not branded. Ons gaan het weer baie van julle wat ook grap, né? I'm a bit jet-lagged, but I have to say this to you guys. Kom julle huis toe, maar se kinders. There's David Alexander asked a question, is there accommodation? SG, can you just answer can you please answer regarding the accommodation? And And you've seen the DA lied to me about this thing of Jeffrey's Bay that I cancelled it. It was all a lie, and the truth is coming out now. I'm going to go sleep now, but before I go sleep, I wanted to tell you I love you. I care about you. I'm not perfect. I'm not holy. I'm just an ordinary man. I'm a Christian under construction. But die Here kom val mense. Ons is al wat ons het. Kom net huis toe, man. Kom net huis toe. We are all that we have. Look at our lives. Kom julle huis toe, almal van julle. Ons vergewe julle. I don't have the right as the leader of this party to say, Denetjie kan nie huis toe kom nie. Almal kom huis toe, daar is nie een wat nie maar huis toe kom nie. So it's time, Warren, Roman, can you make the stickers asseblief? Where's the stickers? Julle slap op julle poste, Warren. Waar is die stickers? Is lekker hier by die huis. Bevind yourself in George. Army. Val aan! Ons gaat George toe. Ons gaat in position staan. En as ons daar kom, Rosalind, Sabtu en Wayne Robertson, hulle gaat vir ons sê, en Derek hulle. En die mense gaat vir ons sê as ons daar kom. What the position soek hulle ons? And we are not part of Neisner government. Don't let them lie about us. When you come to George, you must just fall in line. I'm coming to George and I'm going to fall in line. I must be told. There's a strat. Wait. There's a street I'm going to in George. Just hold on. Ek wil naar die straat toe gaan. As 'n straat. Ek ga naar die straat toe. Ek sê nou vir julle. Hou dit so 'n bietjie. Ek het glad deur gekryg. Waar is die straat? Wag. Nou is ek nou skoon die mekaar nou. I want to tell you which street I'm coming today in George. Laat jy weet in watter straat toe kom ek. Ek het nou die straat se naam vir hulle kry. I need the street name. I promise the people of that street that I'm going to come to that street in. I'm not lying to you. I'm coming to that street because I promise. Dikkop Street. Dikkop. Ek kom Dikkop Street toe. Ek kom Dikkop Street toe. Ja, daar is die straat. Wat ek gesoek het. Dikkop Street. Ek kom Dikkop Street toe. Ek kom aan die straat toe. Thank you very much. SG, my mense kom. Maak plek vir die mense, asseblief. Maak plek. Ek kom ook Bougainvillea straat toe. Maak plek vir die mense. En as jy jou huis oop is, as slaap die patriots op die grond of op die vloer. Please make time and pray for the leadership and know they're lying about us. They're going to keep on lying. The DA operates with lies. Asseblief. I need to warrant, ek sit my order in. Ek sit my order in. Vir my stickers. Is die tyd. Ek sit my order in. I love you guys. Take care. Salute. Bye-bye. I'm tired. Is dit 'n false? Bye. Bye-bye.